Yeah, I'll smile. They both have wives, I bet you.
Say, what's it like up there in outer space?
None of your business. Go up yourself.
Well,
What? Would that be mean to her?
it's like
Well,
It's a pleasant conversation.
She knows he's married
way
too.
out.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. That's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jess Marie, and I am back with another video. Today we're going to be checking out Twilight Zone. It's some binge watch time, and I'm very excited to get on into it. I'm accompanied with my husband.
Hello.
And we are still on season 1, and we're on episode 11, which is titled, When the Sky Was Opened. So, I don't think I know this one by the title. It sounds like something I might know, but I don't know.
I think when it comes up, I'll recognize it.
Okay.
But no, not by the title.
Okay, well, with that being said, you guys, let's get right on into it because we are binge watching this stuff, so we got to keep it going. So, season 1, episode 11, When the Sky Was Opened. Let's go. Oh, this looks a little familiar.
Her name, X-20. Her type, an experimental interceptor. Incidental data, the ship with the men who flew her disappeared from the radar screen for 24 hours.
I think I know this one.
Well, hello, Colonel. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, Lieutenant. I'm fine. The Major Guard here?
Go on in. He'll be glad to see you.
Why was he standing there in the corner like he was hiding?
Not like he committed a murder or something.
God, people are so nosy when they get overly concerned and passionate. Just mind your own business, go back to work.
That's never gonna not happen.
I
Some
don't
people
know
are just nosy.
if I would be that way.
Think you would.
How you feeling?
Are you serious? You know, one more thermometer in my puss, I'm going to absent myself without leave from this establishment.
Where are they putting the thermometer at? The way he said it was like it's not in his mouth.
No, they put it under wraps.
Hey, you got off on a toot, didn't you? You don't look so good. Oh, you got another one of those.
He's a smoker.
Something's happened. Something I just don't understand.
Go on.
First, I want to get oriented. I want you to ask some questions, all right?
All right. When did I leave here? Yeah, well, don't you know?
Look,
That's the
I don't know
question.
anything anymore.
James just tried to stop playing with him.
It didn't seem like he's joking anymore.
No.
Like, come on, bring forth the information.
At 9:30 yesterday morning, I walked out of here. Didn't I?
Yeah, about that time, I guess.
Who did I walk up with?
Well, nobody was with you.
That's what I mean. You say nobody. Go ahead, tell me, what's it say?
Well, in effect, it says those 2 intrepid voyagers into the unknown returned from the unknown in a slightly dented aircraft.
What about the picture? Who's in the picture?
Colonel Clegg Forbes and Major William Gart, taken just before their historic flight that ended in mysterious disappearance and crash.
He's kind of got a unibrow. He needs to fix that.
That's what you're looking at?
Well, it was disturbing me. I'm like, man, come on.
Oh my gosh. With all that unibrow irking my vision.
You and me, and the X-20 taking off. About 4 hours up, we black out, and 24 hours later, we end up in a crashed aircraft in the desert. We don't know where we've been or what's happened. Bill, there were 3 of us in that aircraft. You and me and a colonel named Harrington. Ed Harrington.
I play with you, man. I'm serious.
My best friend. I'd known him for 15 years, and you'd known him for 5.
I don't remember that.
Yes, that is true.
Get your hand off my
Hands off me.
hospital robes.
And there were 3 of us when they brought us back here to the hospital after picking us up in the desert. You and me and Harrington.
Where's Harrington?
Harrington and I were just scratched. You were the one with the busted leg. There were 3 beds in this room. Yours
Nurse.
and mine. And Harrington's.
You know, some people just love to put somebody away.
I don't know anybody named Harrington. He wasn't on the crew with us. The X-20 carried 2 men. You and me. When you walked out of here yesterday morning, you walked out alone. There's never been 3 beds in this room, only 2.
He's like really tripping. He's like, man, that's not true.
I remember.
That is not the case. What is that Mandela effect?
Let me describe to you what I remember.
He knows Harrington.
You said goodbye to us from that bed, and you said Harrington, look after Forbes. He drinks too much. Those were your exact words.
Good story.
And I laughed.
He has a very detailed story for
He
someone.
knows
I
his face.
swear to you, it happened. I know it happened.
Great.
I'm going to fix this baby's wagon. I'm going to tell the medics that he's a very sick cookie and ought to be kept under observation for another 7 years if you're nice.
If you were real nice.
We'll even let you talk to our women.
Will you come on already? I just can't stand these long goodbyes.
These men married.
I don't know, are they? You said everyone's married.
Most military men are.
3 spacemen.
Most
Returned
of them
from
are.
crash all alive.
Good-looking guy in the middle there, but who are the 2 slobs in the sides?
Well, Willie, we'll drop by and see you tomorrow, maybe. Well, get lost. Who needs you?
Trying to be all gentleman-like.
Hey, you're Forbes and Harrington, ain't you? Ain't you the guys that was up in space?
Yeah, but we can still buy a couple of beers for 30 cents Earth money.
You bet you like, but your money's no good here.
Yeah, I'll smile. They both have wives, I bet you.
Say, what's it like up there in outer space?
None of your business. Go up yourself.
Well,
What? Would that be mean to her?
Well,
It's a pleasant conversation.
She knows he's married too. United States again.
Show him his face.
Something wrong?
Something wrong with my beer.
Tell you after I taste the beer. Happy landings, chaps.
Can get your butt. Oh.
No, I'm not sick. I just got a very funny feeling.
What kind of feeling?
It's like I didn't belong here. Like I'd disappear.
What kind of feeling is that?
It's a feeling of.
Sure.
It was very real to him when he had that feeling. He's still having it. Look at his face.
I'm gonna go call my folks in.
So is he holding on to his disappearing? He's trying to keep it intact.
Yeah, I'm trying to disappear.
How that feels.
I know where I am. I want to stay here.
I would assume it's like not trying to get out of a dream. Trying to stay in the dream, being
Maybe
woken up.
something like that. I'm sure it's a little.
Clegg,
Where is
come here.
their wives?
Would you come here quick?
They're-
What's trouble?
Clegg, I just called home. And she said she didn't have any son named Ed Harrington. That's what she said, Clegg. And he got on and kept telling me to get off the phone. He didn't want any practical jokester bothering his wife.
So there's no son at
He said he
all?
didn't have any son at all. What's it all
They don't exist.
Well, I don't know. It's just a gag, maybe.
Why
Yeah,
would
parents
you-
played this on me?
Yeah, they're just gonna be making up they have no child. That's a grown
Just
man.
for ha-has.
A grown man child you act like you don't have.
Maybe somebody, something made a mistake and
let us get through. We shouldn't have.
But if they let you get through and you shouldn't have, why would they even pick you? Obviously, you existed at some point.
It's a very strange situation.
Yeah, this is just weird.
See, after experiencing that, you know you're not crazy.
Yeah. You can't explain it, but...
I was just drinking with this guy 30 seconds ago.
You got a beer here, honey.
And a woman who's ready to let you take advantage of her.
Where's my buddy's drink? Who? My buddy's drink.
I don't know what you mean, Colonel. You came in here alone.
What are you, a wise guy or something? What?
Give me back my beer.
You're crazy!
Pay for it.
You're crazy!
I didn't write the paper.
I don't know how anyone would act in that situation. I couldn't see myself being just extremely calm.
I wouldn't be going off on people clearly that have nothing to do with this stuff.
Yeah, I would know, like, I can't be crazy in public because it might put me away, but
yeah.
I'm not crazy. I know what I saw and what I did and who I knew.
I'd like Anderson Air Force Base, please. Commanding officer's residence.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'm losing. I'm falling apart. Just lost my best
You
friend.
need answers tonight.
Amy. Oh, Amy, honey, I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, his wife.
Colonel Devious, malicious, two-faced, two-timing.
Yes, two-timing is right. Why is her body stance that way? It's very hunched.
She's just acting. Trying to stay on the
Yeah,
mark.
but like her waist is going in like a hunch. Could be those
What kind
that
of trouble
collar.
are you in? Please, tell me. I want to
That
know.
collar on her dress is huge.
It was in the wire. It was in the telegram.
I was going to wait for you
I
wherever,
wrote down
and
that Ed
then
and
I
were gonna get out
started
this
rubbing on
morning.
the woman's
I
back
wrote
in the
down Ed
bar.
and I.
Did you put that man's name in the telegram, in the wire?
I wrote down that Ed and I were leaving the hospital. I wrote down that Ed and I were...
Ed,
Don't you know?
No, I
I
don't.
don't know any Ed. Who's Ed?
Because he's
We've
in
been
the
to dinner
desperate
together. We've
moment
been
right
to
now.
dances together. Ed, we've double dated Ed.
Sorry, honey.
Yes? Put him on. Hello, General? Ed Harrington, sir. You remember Ed? We're in your wing at the field, sir. We're with you 19, 20 months, sir.
No, him, please.
You're in trouble, man. You gotta calm down.
Harrington, sir.
Hang up the phone
This is a gag, isn't it?
for a
With a
year.
toothbrush.
That's what it is, isn't it, Amy?
For months.
This is a gag.
They always...
He's about to cry.
He's still at the bar, isn't he, Amy?
What?
That's where he is. He's still at the bar, isn't
We've
he?
all come together.
He's
The
still at the bar.
newspaper, the telegram person, what is it?
Newspaper.
Who's his general? The guy who ranks above him, who he just called. We all have decided to come together, and your wife, to make up and the bartender. Just all want to make this up. He's not in there.
Harrington!
You went in like the Hulk. Harrington!
Jeez.
That is
sir.
madness.
You need to just sit down somewhere because now you might.
It's hard to judge him though, 'cause I don't know how I would feel if some people
I know
told
I
me someone
can't
didn't
break
exist.
into
I'm not gonna
buildings.
do that, but who knows
Why
where
is
your mind's
Ed in
going?
here when it's locked up and closed?
Because that was the last place he saw him.
But why would he be in here? Maybe he walked down the road.
Maybe he's
Maybe
on
he went
candid
to home
camera.
with that bar girl,
Destroying stuff.
destroying private property.
Oh, the glass is a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
Please, Harrington. Please, Ed.
When you see a man at that level, you can't help but feel for him.
Yeah, it's sad. We need to get together.
He in the military. He's supposed to be very brave and tough. And
Adultery doesn't pay.
Just ran, I guess, all the way down the street.
so episode we're gonna hear about adultery.
Well, he was in the middle of it.
I just left Amy standing there, I guess. I don't even know what happened to Amy.
Well, there you go. Just let
Well,
him
he's
go.
not shocked.
I think he must be an illusion or something.
He's been yanked out of here. He's been taken away. Maybe somebody or something made a mistake. Gotta come back to get us.
Or maybe you are just the crazy one.
Somebody up there.
I don't know. I mean, Ed really is gone.
It's just plain weird. I don't want this to happen! Phil, I don't want it to happen! I don't want it to happen!
He broke.
Why did you leave while it happened? Let him see what happened.
Somebody get him!
Major, you shouldn't be out of bed. Why, if the doctor could...
Somebody's gotta help him. Colonel Forbes, somebody's gotta help him right away.
Who?
Colonel Forbes!
You sounded like Colonel Forbes now.
Why, he was right over here in this...
You can't explain that away.
Now you understand what he's saying.
You've been seeing people, Major. Sit down, let me give you this tranquilizer. I'm gonna give you some pills.
He wasn't believing until now it's happening to him. He's the last man standing.
What are you gonna say? Just look shocked. I know. That's shocking. Lay down.
Oh, poor guy.
Sorry.
Where were they taken to?
Nowhere. They never existed.
Alien dimension?
No, they never existed.
No, obviously an alien took them. Some supernatural life force.
That man in the bed is crazy.
When they landed, they accepted them like they knew who they were. And then all of a sudden...
He doesn't even exist.
That'll do for the malaria patients. Order some beds up from QM, will you?
Yes, sir.
The plane is
Once
gone
upon a
too.
time,
The
there was a
event
man
never
named
happened.
Harrington, a man named Forbes, a man named Gart. They used to exist, but don't any longer. And as to the X-20 supposed to be housed here in this hangar, this too does not exist. And if any of you have any questions concerning an aircraft and 3 men who flew her, speak softly of them.
Yeah, be running your mouth. You might get taken away too.
The last guy wasn't running his mouth.
He ran a little bit.
To one little nurse.
Well, that's all he had time to do. He was laid down and probably disappeared moments later.
He did.
And then the room was empty. So,
That was good.
That was great.
That was a good episode.
I guess aliens took him and erased them from memory, from existence, because they did exist.
All existence. Past, present, and definitely future.
Yeah, they did exist.
These people were
though.
never even born. The ship never existed.
None of it existed, pretty much.
Their parents are still there, but
The
don't know who
parents
they are.
live. Yeah, they're alive.
I liked it. It was
He
very
had
good.
the phone number
That is the Twilight Zone
that I'm used
magic that
yeah,
I like.
That's it.
Stuff like that. So it was very good.
It was awesome.
Um,
Colonel Forbes!
okay.
He was trying to make his point, okay? He was like, I am not losing it. The last guy was yelling about Colonel Forbes. The other guy was yelling about Harrington.
Yes.
And Harrington, you know, he just was kind of, he didn't panic that much. He just kind of was like, he was the first announcement
Yes.
that something's going on. And
He didn't know what it was.
My parents don't know who I am. They never had a child.
Yeah, I don't think it can get any worse than that when your
Like,
parents
what?
don't know who you are. You really
never
can't
had
talk
a
to anyone
child.
else unless something happened to your parents. You got into an accident, lost
I
your
knew
head.
you guys my whole life. You guys raised me.
No,
He looked like he was about 30, 35.
no, we don't know who you are.
That'd be
Stop
crazy.
playing jokes.
If I called my mom or my dad, we don't know who's Jessica. What do you mean? You gotta get together. Get together. He's not playing with me. What are you talking about? I don't have a sister.
Well, then they'll tell you to probably prove it. And according to what happened in that story,
He didn't have any proof.
You'll be able to prove it.
He didn't
You have no
have any
pictures. You have
proof.
nothing.
Yeah, everything just erased.
You probably went to his house.
His
and
telegram
no clothes.
was erased. His picture in the paper was erased.
His plane was erased. His bed was erased. Everything that he touched was gone.
Yeah, it didn't have to do with him.
Even the bartender didn't recognize him.
No, the guy at the bar was like...
He came alone.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That's your beer. One beer. Even the glass he supposedly dropped and broke didn't exist.
That didn't happen.
No. That's just traumatizing. But obviously
that is the magical Twilight Zone.
They didn't stay in the world being unknown. So they obviously was whisked somewhere far away to somewhere else.
Aliens. They got abducted. And they probably experimented on those guys. And they said, oh, we accidentally let them go through some different level of technology.
Yeah. Sorry, let me clean this up real quick.
Yeah, let's bring them on back.
Yes.
Let's get that plane. Let's get everything.
Change the paper.
Yeah.
Parents, memories, everything is gone.
I wonder wherever they went, did they get back together?
I would assume so. I don't think they would separate them.
That's even worse.
But it was a good episode.
Great.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. When we can get in the abyss and just go on and on about this episode, which we have done before.
We have.
But yeah, hi. We're still we're bringing it back. Great episode.
So, what would you rate this?
I'll give this a 9.
I'd give it a nice 8. It was very, very great. It was very enjoyable. Definitely has the essence of Twilight Zone. This is what makes me, or what has made me fall in love with Twilight Zone, is just the mystery, the twists, the turns of the story.
Yes.
And it's always good.
Yeah, because when you just thought it was one person going crazy, it trickles down and it makes the story more enjoyable. Like, no, this is really going on, and you can't stop it, you can't explain it. Just go for the ride and just love the story. And it was a good episode, but
it was. So with that being said, you guys, let us know in the comment section below how you guys felt about this episode. Also, if there's anything you'd like to recommend to us, please leave that in the comment section below. Also, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can be informed every time we drop a video. And with that being said, you guys, please stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you for the next video. All right, y'all. Bye.